The Seahawks get ready for their home opener against the Dallas Cowboys this week, and we are here to get you ready with a few numbers. Jen Mueller alongside John Boyle from Seahawks.com. And the first number that we need to talk about is 9, which is the number of sacks that Dallas defense has produced so far. And I think we've got a former coach to thank for that.
A little bit. You know, Chris Richard, former defensive coordinator here, is over in Dallas and making his presence felt over there. They're dialing up more pressure than they have in the past, and it's working for them. They got 9 sacks so far. And as we all know, for the Seahawks, pass protection has been a little bit of an issue so far. They've given up 12 sacks. A lot of blame to go around. We're not just putting it on the offensive line. There's been a few different issues at hand, but whoever's at fault, got to get that cleaned up, especially against a really good pass rush. If Seahawks want to get that offense going, they got to protect better.
Defense has gotten going when it comes to stopping the run, and they are going to have a test this week against ELLIOTT. Our second number is 147. That's the total number of rushing yards that Zeke has totaled this year.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best running backs in the league. He's coming in here, and we know the Cowboys want to establish the run. They haven't been super productive yet in the passing game, but ELLIOTT, well, he looks like ELLIOTT, averaging 4.6 yards a carry. Good news for the Seahawks, their run defense looked awfully good last week against Chicago, and that was even without Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright in there, and it looks like they'll for sure get Bobby Wagner back. That run defense only allowed just over 2 yards a carry to Chicago running backs last week, so if they can be stout against a run like that, that'll go a long ways towards them having success.
Well, and if you can be stout against the run, you're going to force Dak Prescott to have to throw the ball, and that brings us to our last number, which is 5, the number of takeaways and interceptions the Seahawks have had already.
Yeah, one big question coming into the year for the Seahawks is where the turnover is going to come from. They weren't really producing them in the preseason, but that's been one of their strengths so far. We've seen 5 interceptions, 2 each for Shaquille Griffin and Bradley McDougald, who've both looked phenomenal through 2 games. And again, if they can stop the run, force Dak Prescott to make plays, I think this defense can be in really good shape. Dak Prescott has not put up big numbers this year, but the one thing he has done is take care of the football. So, you know, go back to last year, they picked him off twice, including a pick 6. That's going to be something they're looking to replicate again on Sunday.
And those are the numbers that we'll be watching. We hope you will be too. You can catch everything that John has written on Seahawks.com, and make sure that you listen to the game on the Seahawks Radio Network.